Alright, gang, we're back at it. Yes, there's a boss event featuring Kang the Conqueror, but that's not the reason why we're going to be playing Puzzle Quest today. No, 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 no. And no, it's not to be chaining red to get shards or anything like that there. But we do want legendary tokens, and well, what's the best way for us to get legendary tokens? Dun, 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 dun. Crash of the Titans. So we got a twofer, as it's our bi-weekly chance to earn 2 legendary tokens instead of 1. So the first fight is against Captain Falcon, yellow, blue, and red user. Its yellow ability costs 9, called Wings of Liberty, and what it does, so whatever basic yellow tiles are on the board, they get converted into projectiles for Sam Wilson. His blue ability, anytime he matches a blue tile, it strengthens up so many projectiles on the board, and then it also reduces the timer of a countdown tile by 1 turn. And then finally, Dive Bomb, which is his super expensive red ability that costs 14. And what it does, it deals damage to the target, and then it'll deal additional damage based on the number of projectiles that happen to be on the board. Obviously, his affiliations are Avengers, Heroes. I don't think he's enhanced. He shouldn't be enhanced by the Super Soldier serum. But we got the Red Guardian, the total opposite of Captain America, Captain Russia. Um, if we can, you know, talk about Russia, but let's not talk about Russia because they're doing crazy things with Ukraine. Anyway, um, Red Guardian's red ability is called Man of Action. This costs 8, deals damage to the target, and then if there's at least one enemy projectile on the board, it'll deal an additional amount of damage. And then of course this power ignores enemy projectiles, so you already see where strategy is gonna go at here. Iron Will is his passive ability. Anytime Nightline fires off the power, Red Guardian creates some projectiles on the board. At higher levels, more projectiles, a little bit stronger. And then finally, Close Quarters is his blue ability, which costs 8. And what it does, it will, oh, excuse me, take breakfast this morning. It'll create attack tiles on the board at pretty high strength. And then it stuns both the opponent and Red Guardian for 1 turn. And then if we have 5 or more friendly projectiles on the board, then it stuns the target for an additional 2 turns. So essentially what you want to do, spam out really cheap abilities so you can get your close quarters to, your Iron Will to activate with all its projectiles, and then close quarters to do stun and additional damage because of the attack tiles. And of course, Red Guardian's affiliations are Heroes, Red Room, and Enhanced. So ideally, the strategy here with Red Guardian, what we want to do is we want Sam to get as much yellow AP as he possibly can. We're gonna be chasing after blue and red so that we can, punch him metaphorically in the face with the shield for Russia, but not really for Russia, for victory or great justice, one of the two. As always with the first round of fights, hey, you get to hear my lovely voice, but the second fight, you won't get to hear me, but I will try to impart some wisdom to help help along those who have a lesser equipped Red Guardian. And there's the yellow we need Sam to get. Get more yellow, Sam. Yep, one more yellow, my boy. I want to leave that there so we can get the yellow. You'll see why. Alright, there's Wings of Liberty. Hopefully he doesn't have any blue tiles on the board. Alright, cool. Man of action. There you go. Just literally punch him in the face. Metaphorically with a shield. Alright, there goes one latest legend token down. Thanks Alliance for playing. Yeah, man, we need some more members in our alliance. We really do. But maybe I gotta bribe some folks. I don't know. Alright, so the second fight here is with Ghost. And I'm trying to think here. Do I need to... Yeah, I'm gonna have to either break out my Ghost because I don't remember all of her abilities. I know what her purple does, and I know what her blue does, and I know what her red does, but we want to get accurate numbers for you guys. Alright, so she's at a 5. Supply Run is her purple ability. Creates invisibility tiles. Since it's at level 5, it's 4 invisibility tiles, and then whenever she matches an invisibility tile, it'll restore some health. Unfazed is a red ability. It deals damage to the target, and if Ghost happens to be invisible, deals even more damage. And then finally, Power Cycle. This is the ability that I always gotta get straightened out. So what it does, when while there's no Power Cycle tile on the Power Cycle tile on the board, tile on the tile. Oh my goodness, I need to go to sleep. Her base match damage is increased by 300%. Alright, and then whenever Ghost fires off a power, you create a 3-turn countdown tile, which reduces her, it grants her 6 red AP, but it switches to Stasis Protocol, where she actually becomes a whole lot weaker, where her match damage is pretty much at 4-star levels, and then when the countdown tile is off the board, whether it's matched away or the countdown tile happens to, activate or whatever, then it goes back to Power Cycle, and then she's back to full health. As far as her stats and abilities, villains, enhanced, technologist, Pim Tech, so yeah. Ghost is going to be a little bit of a handful. So strategy with Ghost is this here. Do not let her get invisible. So deny purple. You're going to have to weather the storm as far as her match damage goes. So the quicker you can get her stunned, the better off you'll be. So obviously you want to chase after Bloom. And then hopefully get as much red as you can. So that you can punch her in the face and fix that faulty wiring in her her DNA or in her costume, either or. But hey, we're going to do this here without talking, and let my matches do the talking. Drat. Now you can see why, you know, Ghost is pretty dangerous at at the beginning of the fight. Now the other thing you're probably wondering is like, well, geez, you can't use Red Guardian stun? Remember what it says, close quarters. It says it stuns the target for a turn, and if you're invisible, hey, there's literally no target for you. It's like, geez, that's like what, 3 resets, I think, or three drops. Okay. Alright, cool. So, wow. So that's unfortunate. Uh, yeah, so oh, and then we got a puzzle gauntlet too. Oh, so I got two videos to run. But yeah, let's go. Jeez, Ghost. It's like again, this is whoops, wrong thing. Not enemy of the state. That's in a few minutes. Let's fire this up again. Oh my gosh, finally. That was like 4 or 5 attempts. I've lost count. That's actually pretty tough. I think they probably need to retune this one here. So even though I have a 320 Red Guardian, um yeah, that's a little bit tough. Is that even for folks who got lesser equipped Red Guardians. Now again, granted, I'm not doing it with any boost. I mean, not boost, but well, yeah, I'm not doing it with any uh outrageous boost. No boost to AP or anything like that there that that obviously aid me, and I'm not using any supports either. So you know, take that for what it's worth. All right. So as far as pairing up people with Red Guardian, like I said, anybody that can use you know, cheap abilities so that you can spam his projectiles. So, someone like a Jim Hammond Human Torch, again, with his green ability, um, and think if you're also spamming special tiles or, want to use Red Guardian's projectiles for stuff, you know, Kate Pride, she wants to, get those, you know, projectiles matched away with her abilities. Um, I mean, you could probably use an X-Force Wolverine or Nova. Um, maybe a Polaris, maybe. Trying to think here, who else got some pretty cheap abilities? So, well, characters like that, who got really cheap abilities that you don't mind spamming out stuff. So, the cheaper the abilities, the better off. Like Agent Venom. Like Agent Venom would work kind of well with Red Guardian. Okay. And then also too, like if you want to go with a thematic team, you could go with the 5-star Black Widow and Yelena Belova. The 5-star Black Widow, obviously, whenever one of her teammates is stunned, then she'll stun a random opponent for one turn because Red Guardian stuns himself. So there you go. There's that thematic um, support there. Now, as far as the next crash coming up, ooh, Alligator Loki. So that's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have to be using charge tiles with that one there. So that's gonna complete at least the what's the name portion of our festivities. The Crash of the Titans. I'm gonna go finish up all this here, finish up Enemy of the State, and then when I'm done with Enemy of the State, whatever that is, you guys can get the Puzzle Gauntlet, and then after the Puzzle Gauntlet, I am going to sleep because I need it.